So we're going to do a, by the way, this is a Luke Palioka calendar. It still says January. That's not right. Anyway, this banjo belongs to my chiropractor. The nut, which is what this part right here is called, is wore out so that the strings touch this first fret. A pretty good way to get these nuts filled in when they're wore down like this, and this one looks like somebody sawed that one, is to take the strings off, put a drop of super glue. Put a drop of super glue in there and let it harden up, which is what I'm going to do right now. I'll just take these strings off. This is an old 4-string tenor aluminum banjo. Not worth much, but he's a blues guitar player when he's not cracking people's bones, and he said he'd love to be able to play it. Not playable as it is. Honey Baby's making some bacon and pancakes in there for breakfast, and I thought, well, I could pop these strings off, drop a drop of super glue in each one of these holes. I hear Charlie, he wants to go inside too. So let me just do that right quick. I'll just hold my horses right there while I get my super glue. I stopped by the store and bought some of this Gorilla. It says it's Gorilla super glue. They didn't have any regular super glue. It was all like, I don't know, maybe super glue sold off their name to all these other glue companies, and they all had different variations of glue. This one says it's a gel glue, which, according to the label, it said instead of just being very liquid and running off, it would gel. Now, I don't know. Used to be for super glue you needed a pin. You needed to make a pinhole. I don't have a pin to make a pinhole with. I don't think I got anything like that. I'm surprised they don't give you with the super glue. I gotta read the instructions. That's bad when you gotta read the instructions on the super glue package, ain't it? Dang it. Alright. Of course, I can't read that because the print's too small. There's some things that annoys me. This is one of them. I read the package, figure out how to get the thing open. Dang, I say. I use my phone as a magnifying glass. Let's see what it says. Protect work area. Clean and dry surface. I'm not going to do that. With cap on the bottle, shake product, and then turn product upside down and tap on hard surface to shake gel into bottle nozzle. Remove cap and apply a small amount of Gorilla Super Glue to one surface, only 1 drop per square inch, recommended. Set time can vary based on the amount of glue, type of stuff. Press the two surfaces together. See, I'm not actually gluing anything, I just want the stuff to go on there and harden up. So it says to, I should read that again. It says to, with the cap on the bottle, shake the product, then turn the product upside down and tap on a hard surface to shake gel into the bottle nozzle. Alright, I can do that. Is that how you do it? Shake product. Tap it on a hard surface. Take this off. See, I'm getting nothing. I think they might have left off the part where you have to poke a hole in that. Dang, I say. Oh, there's a drop. There's a drop. There's a drop. There's a drop. Now if this stuff works, what I need it to do is fill them holes up, and then I can come back with a file them and a blade and cut a notch in them. Actually looks pretty good there. So some of these have some old strings stuck in them. That's not right, is it? Somebody might have stuck the old strings up under there. Alright, I'm gonna leave that alone. Leave that alone, let it dry out. And I'll come back to it later. Y'all dig that? Well, if you can't dig it, just follow along, because I'm gonna go in the house and there might be bacon and pancakes in there. Overjoy. It took a little longer to dry than I thought it would, but it says it dries in 10 seconds, but it also talks about sticking two things together to dry, so maybe if it had a thin coat between two pieces of something, it would dry in 10 seconds, but it's in a big glob. Maybe in a big glob it takes it longer, which is fine. I'm in absolutely no hurry about this. The stuff is kind of invisible, so you can't see it. But it is in there, and if you can get something behind it, you can see it. And what I'll do is I'll take a file and I'll just file over the top and on each side, and then I'll cut me a new groove right in that. And we'll go with that. So I'm gonna go mess around with something else. Love y'all. Hope you're having a good day. If you're not, get over it. So the other day I was over here using some Gorilla Glue to refill the holes in the nut on this banjo, and I did that. And now that that's done, I tighten the strings on it, and it works. I didn't even have to cut any grooves in these. Now, it's pretty rough right in here, but I basically just lifted strings up and put them more or less back in place. It's got a good ring to it, don't it? It doesn't have a fifth string on it, and he did not request that I put one on it at this point. Although, you know, he's actually a guitar player, but he wants to play this a little. So even without a fifth string, though. Head could use a little tightening too, but we solved the problem up here. What do we got here? We got a broken, and we got a loose. Yeah, I said it could use a little tightening. Sure can. Got a loose thing right there. I'll give this a little more attention later, but you can see that worked, that super glue fix. worked. Tell you what, for a aluminum pot banjo, it actually sounds pretty good.